Hello everybody. Today we are installing the DV8, where is it? Hi. Tire carrier for the JK.
Who are you talking to?
I'm making a video.
Oh, video? Then where's the instructions?
Let's find them. Let's see. Let's see here. Got the carrier. Bunch of metal. Might be in here. Let's see what's in this bag.
Yeah. You want to use that bag?
So,
Daddy, open
yeah, I know. Let's see if they're in here by chance. I just not see them. Nope. Nope. This will be fine.
What?
This can be fun. No instructions.
I pulled the box.
There. Well, let's get that out, Ellie.
What is it?
That's the actual tire carrier.
What? That's everything.
That is everything.
Is
Everything
that-
but what I need.
Everything with there's no instructions.
Yeah, I don't need no instructions to know how to rock.
What? Let me see what's in here.
Alright. Well, let's see if we can find some instructions and we'll go from there. Okay, first things first. This and this have to be removed, so we will start with that. Yeah.
These ones. Because those are your seat. Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Pop that off.
That is weird, Daddy. Okay, how much is this? A lot.
And we're going to remove
What?
one hinge at a time. 2 bolts here, swing it open, remove your Torx bolts.
Daddy, what should I do?
I'll let you know. 13 millimeter T50. No, not yet. Right now the brake loose. I can use power tools. Alright, so you're going to do this one at a time, but what you're going to do now is you're going to grind this head completely flat, and you're going to tap this out with a punch, and you're going to get rid of this piece, but keep the long piece.
Just want to go over here so I can see.
I'm going to grind this dude off right here. All right, once you grind it off, get your pin out, you're gonna be left with this piece here. Nice long piece. For the top, you want the bracket with this elongated hole right here. And it's gonna be just for the top one. The bottom one doesn't have said elongated hole. So now what you're gonna do, if you have to, you're gonna take a file and you're gonna go inside these holes. You're gonna look for this bolt. And you're gonna make sure it fits in there nice and smooth, which this one does. And you're gonna wanna make sure that it fits in there nice and smooth. Okay, once your pin's out, it's gonna go together something like this. Top bracket, elongated hole, bolt goes through, nut on the bottom, and you'll see this goes away from it. So you should have full swing. Do the exact same thing to the bottom bracket, reinstall, and then we'll go from there. Okay, after you get your pins ground out, knocked out all that, got your hinges mounted, you're gonna put them back on. Torx bolts first, then your two 13 millimeters, then you can put your plastic covers back on. Then what you gotta do is you have to install this bolt here on the top and the bottom. And that's a stopper that keeps everything from opening up too far. Otherwise it'll just keep swinging. So once you're done and everything's back on, should work like normal. Now, as you can see, mine is rubbing down here. Once that rubs through and cleans up, I will hit it with some paint and that'll be good to go. Alright, once you get your brackets on, grab friend.
What's up?
Have them hold it up. And you got bottom bolt, and then top bolt is supposed to have an adjusting nut that goes right here that mine didn't come with, so I'll have to call and get it. So now we go over here and we got drill holes.
And take out your taillight.
So taillight has to come out, this has to come out, and then we'll go from there. Now we have to put the bracket on here, line it up,
Shut it,
mark
lift
the
it,
holes.
holes,
Yeah.
pinch it,
Pop it.
Twist
twist
it.
it, jerk it. Ding, ding, ding.
Pins.
Pin it. You want to get pins with locking keys because these will fly out.
I'm not a fan of
I've
these.
lost them.
I had these on the Cherokee from a sway bar. And they didn't
I
last.
lost it at Silver Lake, so this whole thing flew open while I was going up the sand dune. Holy shit!
Okay, now you got to take said bracket. I'm terrible at this. Line it up there. Mark all your holes.
Line it up there with this.
Yeah, line it up. Yeah. Put it on your. Stop doing that. Put it on your carrier. Hold it up there. Mark all your holes. And you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The top two, that one, and that one are going to go to 5/16. This one and this one are for your rubber stops. They're going to go up to 1/4.
They're all going to end up being bigger because they're not going to line up.
Yep. So we're going to make it work. So you mark these because once you put this bracket on, the reason you took the taillight off is to put this bracket inside to hold everything.
Pinch it together. Giant washer.
Just set it and forget it.
Safety first. Holy.
Okay, so I got the bracket started. We started that bolt, and that bolt on the bottom. And they went in just fine. So now you have these two top bolts here. Comes with said bracket. Slides in behind there, put those in. This one and this one here are going to get these rubber bumpers with these longer bolts that go in there. One thing I forgot to mention earlier is this top bracket here has this cam bolt. And that'll allow you to adjust it up and down as needed. So I'll get that put in better here in a minute. But now I'm going to finish putting these bolts in, and then we'll do some more adjustments from there. Another thing you got to do, these top 2 bolts. This may not be the same on a 2-door, I'm not sure. When you drill through, you hit pretty quickly inside tub. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that in there or not. But these are too long. They still got like an inch. Gotta cut them down to roughly an inch, inch and a quarter. Should fit right in there after that. Alright, got the bracket back on. And I had to trim all this garbage out so my taillight would fit. Everything's tight. I also had to trim the rubber bump stops because it wouldn't let the door go in far enough. So now, shut it. See, the holes line up. If you need to adjust it up or down, you turn this cam bolt here, and that'll raise and lower it as needed. Probably should do it with the weight of the tire on it though. But before we do that, we gotta mount the thing that holds the tire. Okay, so taillight's back in. Everything's hooked up. Haven't adjusted this yet. I have to go get a new bolt because the one they sent me was boogered up on the ends, and the one I had laying around was too short, so I'll do that later. So now we just have to install the actual tire mount. It's simple enough. License plate bracket, and then tire bracket. These bolts just go in. These are already threaded and tapped. Put these in, tighten it up, and then you put your tire on, and you wedge that in there. You put on the giant washer, and then you put on the locking bar. So I will tighten these down. I'll go get my spare and we'll see what it looks like. Alright, tire is on. Everything's good and tight. So now if we close it, you'll see before we were hitting, now slide right in. Good high clearance. This is a 35-inch tire. Jacob has one. He's got a 40 in his, so I know it'll hold it. You can see I got plenty of room on the sides there. But now I can carry my spare with me, not have to worry about it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to touch up where I had to grind off, and then I think the rest of my bolts are good. Once I get the 2 new bolts, I'll lock them down. But I think we are good. So yeah, when you're ready, pull up your pin, swing her out of the way. Doesn't seem to flex at all. Then you got access to your tailgate. I moved my license plate out. So we are golden. All in all, not too bad to install. Definitely need somebody to help you initially put the part that swings on. One thing the instructions didn't say, and I don't know if I just missed it or if it wasn't in there, is that one little bracket that went to these top 2 bolts inside wasn't listed. And another thing I didn't do was it came with, when you do this, if you're doing this from stock, you have to take your license plate bracket off because you're going to be moving it anyway. And I already did that previously, but I had this little plastic cover that came when I ordered it. It came with this metal one, which looks fine, but there's not a lot going on as to holding it on, so I don't think I'm going to use it. I'm just going to stick with my plastic one. It's been on there for a minute anyway. And based on a recommendation from Jacob, I am going to go buy actual hitch pins with the snap ring pins on the bottom. He said he has been riding along. As you can see, this doesn't stay out like it's supposed to. Kind of falls down. See it flapping there, kind of falls out. He said he was riding and this thing vibrated out and swung out on him going up a hill. And obviously you don't want that. Other than that, I'm pretty happy with it. So we will see how it holds up at Silver Lake here in a couple of weeks.